Cowboy fans and YouTubers? It's that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you for part 2 today. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make these videos for me and you, and they're a little therapeutic, you know? At least it is for me. I'm not so sure it's working for the rest of these NFL players out here who are... It's so ridiculous. I mean, the man can't win. And the man I'm talking about is Tony Romo. The guy got a bidding war out for him, and he took the one with the best money. Of course, who wouldn't? But now NFL players are using that as fodder for their CBA, crying that an analysis gets paid more money than most of them. Are you serious? If this ain't rich people problems, like, are you serious? You are mad because CBS paid a guy more money on average than you. Really? You do know y'all have a salary cap, right? You do know y'all can only get paid but so much, right? And they don't have that problem. They don't have that stipulation that they can pay whoever they want when they want. Just like coaches in the NFL can get paid whatever they want. Y'all acting like CBS should not be paying an analysis money for watching you clowns run around and do y'all thing. I mean, Jesus Christ. Y'all just, I don't know. Some of y'all players, you want to back them, but then they go off and say stupid stuff. Like, that's really stupid and petty that you're going to blame Tony Romo getting his deal as a way for you to find hate in your deal. If y'all hate the damn deal, just turn the damn thing down. That's it. Jesus Christ. Just vote no. And that's it. Y'all just gonna have to live with a strike next season then. And then when y'all start losing money, let's see if y'all crying about y'all money then. Jesus Christ. Just trying to find any reason to say something. Anyway. Congrats, Tony Romo, on getting his money, getting his dues. Because it seems like no freaking matter what, somebody's always going to hate on the man. He couldn't win when he was a Cowboys quarterback. They always hated him for stuff. And that was just a built-in narrative of hate when he fumbled that ball in Seattle in 2006. Excuse me. Ever since then, there's always the bias that he can't win. Even though he won some games, but lack of talent around him didn't help. But congrats, he's doing his thing, as he should. He's not complaining, as you NFL players are. Like, good Lord, y'all can't even, and it's so bad because y'all in a union, and y'all can't even unify your damn selves. You don't see this in baseball, basketball, hockey I'm not sure of, but I don't think they do so well. But you don't have any issues between the players fighting amongst themselves. They are in unison with pretty much everything that's going on. But you NFL guys, it's clear that there's the top rung with all the rich guys, well, wealthy guys. Then you got the so-called rich guys who make a certain amount. And then you got the lower rung of players making the veteran minimums and the league minimums, practice squad guys, and you're all clashing. You're all fighting each other. You're not helping each other out. You're not trying to raise up anything. You claim that's what y'all doing, but that's a lot of talk. That's a lot of words. You're not helping them physically. I don't see y'all doing anything to help them. The Ponzi's, they sitting up here making all these profanity-laden videos to you guys making no money. If y'all need help with y'all rent and stuff, call me. I'll help you out, really. Really. I bet that if somebody actually called y'all and asked y'all for money, y'all would be like, nah. Why? So get out of here with that mess. All right. And to stay on the CBA, when they talked about the drug policy, how they're going to be a little more lax on the marijuana testing and punishments. It's funny, as soon as that comes out, the next couple days you see Randy Gregory is applying for reinstatement. Now, I'm seeing two conflicting responses about that. One is that he has applied for it, but James Slater for the Cowboys said that he hasn't put in the paperwork. So I'm not really sure if he has or has not applied. Apparently there has been no paperwork actually filed yet. So I guess it's true. Maybe he is trying, maybe he's not. I don't know. And then you have David Irving, who's so freaking happy that they're changing the rules, and he's basically a man of his word. He said, if y'all change the rules about the testing and everything, I will play again. Now, that's fine and dandy. You could apply for reinstatement and all that. But do we really want you? Because you've shown a lack of passion towards the game. You've shown the lack of wanting to get better on the field. I've already admitted that you have more talent than most of the guys combined, and you could just wake up, roll out the bed, and play. So that's not exactly endearing me to you as a player. You have freakish athletic ability. Yes, that's true. You can do some things. But if you can't get any better, but the guys opposite you are, what good are you? You're not improving yourself. And then when you can't play, or somebody's making you look null and void while on the field, you want to complain. But I just find that kind of funny, that as soon as the CBA's coming around talking about we changing the policy, all these guys who've been in trouble are now trying to apply for reinstatement. Now, I think that the punishments were kind of harsh in the first place. I mean, Josh Gordon, y'all kept giving chances to. But when Randy Gregory sit there and tells you he has issues with the substance abuse, y'all just keep suspending the guy. You don't even care about trying to get him help. And that's something that should be in the CBA too. I understand it's addiction and you have to want to get help. But when you play the sport that these guys play, and you get injured, hurt, concussions, whatnot, and they find a different way to medicate and feel better, why don't you let them have that? Why don't you want these guys to be at peak physical and mental condition when they're on your field, under your employ? Y'all act like, nah, unless they're taking your prescribed stuff, your stuff, they shouldn't do anything. That they got to just stay in pain. I mean, if that was the case, then I'm not recommending anybody ever want to play football, because y'all act like they're slaves. Technically, you own them. I mean, you got contracts out for them. I mean, literally, this whole thing with Dak Prescott is we're putting a tag on him so nobody else can have him. He's our boy. Literally, that's what y'all saying. That he's our boy. Not a man. He's our boy. He's our guy. I mean, they've brought it up before that it sounds like slave ownership. And then the way you kind of treat these guys is. So it's not endearing to these guys, the way y'all put out there and have these rules and have your ways about you that y'all don't want to change. But it is what it is. That's the society we live in. I mean, you're getting lax on the whole gambling thing, which is funny because for years y'all were so far behind the times on gambling. Y'all didn't want to deal with that. Y'all had nothing to do with it. And yet, you're making money off of it. You're sending a team to freaking Las Vegas. But you acted like y'all wanted nothing to do with the gambling. That's stupid. That's like hypocritical on the nth degree, that I don't want anything to do with gambling, but I'm going to put you in the biggest gambling capital in the country. It's like, well, I don't want to get wet. I hate taking showers, but I'll go swimming. Like, that's stupid. That's so backwards. But that's all I got for now. The combine's still going on. A couple of guys made their names for themselves, but of course that's the whole point of workout warriors. If you really want to see what they can do, excuse me, that's what the game tape is for. That's what a lot of coaches are starting to figure out, that, you know, they don't all need to be there watching a guy run around in his underwear. Because if you want to see him in action, you could just put on their tape and see him in action. Running straight lines against thin air and doing the drills against thin air and no competition isn't helping. It makes you look good. I mean, the medical evaluations and the measurements are a great thing, but after that, the drills are kind of pointless because it's not really showing anything that you haven't seen on TV. Oh, I mean, that's what the film is for. But that's all I got to say today. I hope you've enjoyed part 2 of this whole thing. I'm trying to get back to my primers this week for all position groups. I'll probably get to the quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers at the early part of this week, and probably finish out at the end of the week with O-line. But that's what I plan to do. Hopefully it comes to fruition. Hope you have a great Sunday. It's nice and shiny here. Enjoy the day. Enjoy your family and friends. Thank God for waking up. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.